End time signs, strange things happening around the world, guys. Hey guys, welcome back to Signs and Wonders. I was away for the holidays, so that's why I haven't posted a video for so long. But I'm back now, and it's good to get back to creating content. I would like to thank my channel members and patrons for supporting this channel. You guys are amazing. Also, I would like to wish everyone a happy new year, and I hope you guys got to see some of your family and loved ones. Today is January 1st, the first day of this new year, and this is your End Times News Report. Before we begin, can y'all please take just 1 second to hit that like button? Really helps the video perform in the dreaded YouTube algorithm. Also, please leave a comment down below, guys. The Beko volcano on Russia's Kuril Islands erupts. Ash 1.2 miles in the air. Sakhalasaka, Russia. December 30th, Sputnik. Ibiko volcano on the Paramishar Island, part of Russia's Kuril Islands archipelago, the northern Pacific Ocean, has disgorged a column of ash 2 kilometers or 1.2 miles in height on Wednesday. The regional branch of the Russian Ministry of Emergency Situations released in a statement. On December 30th afternoon, the Crisis Management Center of the Russian Ministry of Emergency Situations in Sakhalin region was informed of an ash eruption from Ibiko volcano up to 2 kilometers in height, the authorities said in a press release. The ash could travel over 5 kilometers and result in mild ashfall in the Syrsko-Kurilsk town, the ministry said. According to the press release, the incident has not posed any risk for human activity. Ibeko's ash eruptions have been regular since October 2016, ranging from mild to medium. 2016, guys, I don't remember it happening before then, so are we living in the end times? Most definitely. The record eruption dates back to August 2018. Like, not very long ago. When the 1,156 kilometer volcano disgorged an ash column of 6 kilometers in height from a new mouth that emerged an earlier year. So this is 2018. This is whacked out stuff, guys. It's been happening the last 5 or 10 years. We've seen nothing like we've ever seen before, guys. So yes, we are living in the birth pains. Eastern Caribbean islands issue rare evacuation alerts as volcanoes rumble. Volcanoes that have been quiet for decades are rumbling to life in the Eastern Caribbean, promoting officials to issue alerts in Martinique and St. Vincent and the Grenadines as scientists rush in to study activity they say has not been observed in years. So wow, guys, we got Russian volcanoes firing off, we got volcanoes in the Caribbean firing off. I'd like to say the crap is hitting the fan, guys. Officials reported tremors, strong gas emissions, formation of a new volcanic dome, and changes to its crater lake. The Caribbean Disaster Management Agency said that scientists observed an effusive eruption within the crater, with visible gas and steam on Tuesday. The government warned those living near the volcano to prepare to evacuate if needed, declaring an orange alert that means eruptions could occur with less than 24 hours notice. La Soufriere, located near the northern tip of the main island of St. Vincent, last erupted in 1979, and a previous eruption in 1902 killed some 1,600 people. That occurred soon before Martinique's Mount Pelée erupted and destroyed the town of Saint Paris, killing more than 30,000 people. Mount Pelée, too, is now active once again. In early December, officials in the French Caribbean territory issued a yellow alert due to seismic activity under the mountain. It was the first alert of its kind issued since the volcano last erupted in 1932. Fabrice Fontaine with Martinique's Volcanological and Seismological Observatory told Associated Press. The government warned those living near the volcano to prepare to evacuate if needed. The most recent warning was issued late on Tuesday for La Soufriere volcano in St. Vincent and the Grenadians. The Grenadians. Oh. The Pentagon has 180 days to disclose UFO information. A lot is happening fast in the federal government. Leaders in the United States had come to an agreement on how to get the American people through the remaining months of the struggle and still attend to the normal business of creating the legislation that keeps the country funded. That business was handled Sunday when President Trump signed the $2.3 trillion relief and federal funding bill, but there was one odd item included as a committee comment attached to the Annual Intelligence Authorization Act, which was rolled into the 5,593-page bill. By order of the Senate, the bill included language that directs the Director of National Intelligence to submit a report within 180 days of the date of enactment of the Act to the Congressional Intelligence and Armed Services Committees on unidentified aerial phenomena. In plain words, the Pentagon has 180 days to turn over all information it has on UFOs. Still beyond everything we already know to expect and everything else that will crop up between now and 180 days from now, this is one more piece of news that will make the start of 2020 very interesting. You know, guys, I often say we are living in a fallen world, and this next story proves it. In the last 20 years, stuff like this has been happening so much that it's not even really that shocking anymore. Yavapai County Sheriff's Office arrested Walter Mitchell of Washington State on Tuesday, December 29th, in connection to the human remains case of nearly 25 limbs discovered between December 26th and December 27th near Prescott, according to the sheriff's office. Police have also found 5 human heads at a different location, the YCSO said on Facebook. Iran tells IAEA its plans to enrich uranium to up to 20%. Iran has told the United Nations nuclear watchdog it intends to enrich uranium to up to 20% purity, a level it achieved before its 2015 deal with major powers at its federal fuel enrichment plant buried inside a mountain. Iran has informed the agency that in order to comply with a legal act recently passed by the country's parliament, the Atomic Energy Organization of Iran intends to produce low-enriched uranium, or LEU, up to 20% at the Fordo Fuel Enrichment Plant. The International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA, said in a statement on Friday. Iran's letter to the agency did not say when this enrichment activity would take place. This step was one of many mentioned in a law passed by Iran's parliament last month in response to the killing of the country's top nuclear scientist, which Tehran has blamed on Israel. Iran is already enriching at Fordo with first generation IR-1 centrifuges. A Fordo was built inside a mountain, apparently to protect it from aerial bombardment, and the 2015 deal does not allow enrichment there. Iran has breached the deal's 3.67% limit on the purity to which it can enrich uranium, but it has only gone up to 4.5% so far, well short of the 20% it achieved before the deal and the 90% that is weapons grade. The deal's main aim was to extend the time Iran would need to produce enough fissile material for a nuclear bomb, if it chose to at least a year from roughly 2 to 3 months. Bomb Cyclone detonates over Alaska's Aleutian Islands, unleashing hurricane-force winds. A monster storm explosively intensified in the northern Pacific near Alaska's Aleutian Islands on New Year's Eve, battering the region with hurricane-force winds, heavy seas, and torrential rains, according to routers. It's the most intense storm ever recorded in the North Pacific, excluding typhoons, said Brian Brettschneider, a National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration NOAA scientist with the National Weather Service. The storm is classified as a bomb cyclone after meteorologists recorded barometric pressure of 921 millibars, a record low reading for the region, equivalent to the center of a Category 4 hurricane. In western Aleutians, waves greater than 50 feet were seen with winds more than 80 miles per hour, or on par with a Category 1 hurricane. The islands are barely populated, and the storm poses a limited risk to humans, fortunately, but the area is a heavily used commercial shipping route between Asia and the U.S. Brett Schneider, and the real threat of the storm is aircraft or vessels in the region. Unlike hurricanes, these large and powerful storms go unnamed. I'm still trying to set up a